Welcome back. The judgment of the appeal court declaring Ali Modu Sheriff as the national chairman of the People's Democratic Party has continued to generate reactions, quite naturally. The group led by Ahmed Makafi says it's set to test the judgment at the Supreme Court, while the Ali Modu Sheriff group appears set to give peace a chance.
It is, I'm even aware of people that are impatient, have started moving, out of the party because of his declaration, by the Court of Appeal. That's our greatest fear, that if he were declared, we are likely going to face, influx of, people trooping out of the party. But we are taking steps to assure people, let them give time, let's see what we can work out. It's not too late. We are more confident that actually justice will be done at the Supreme Court, because if you review the judgment by the Court of Appeal, the central issue was whether we're in breach of any court order or not, and we believe we're not in breach of any court order.
Bamanga Tuko said the party is for the people, it's not for leaders. You heard him. He said the party must be returned to the people. Who is he quoting? Ali Modu Sheriff. And then he said that the party is where we are today because of the selfish interests of leaders. What is the problem? Impunity. That is where we are today. For heaven's sake, Nigerians, PDP people, what are the so-called critical committee people, what are they asking for? They say they want to do a convention. Sheriff said yes. Even tomorrow, I'm ready for convention. Let us all go for convention. What are they going to look for in the Supreme Court? We want to build this party. To go to the Supreme Court and back will take us at least 90 days. In 90 days, the destruction that will be seen in PDP can only be imagined. There is no way to hold it. And so the only way forward, and I plead with them with God in my heart, I plead to these people who are saying no, please let us return to the negotiating table.
Well, there's more on that story. The Cross River State chapter of the People's Democratic Party says it's in support of the Senator Ali Modu Sheriff-led executive as recently declared by law. Chairman of the party, Ntofam Edim Enoch, at a briefing in Calabar, the Cross River State capital, notes that the state chapter remains committed to the rule of law and will not do anything contrary to the court's decisions.
The problem in PDP is internal, and the both parties are our members. So the issue of identifying with a particular faction is unnecessary, because one day there will be peace, and we are almost getting to that point. Because at this point, we are at a court of appeal now. The next step is Supreme Court, and there will be peace. So there's no need to know whether there are people in Cross River State are supporting McAfee or not. We are obeying court judgment.
A team of doctors from Jacksonville, Florida in the United States has successfully conducted a cochlear implant for a patient with hearing loss at the Jos University Teaching Hospital in Plateau State, north central Nigeria. In addition, the hospital has taken delivery of a bone laboratory courtesy of the visiting team.
The World Health Organization defines disabling hearing loss as a loss of greater than 40 decibels in adults and 30 decibels in children. According to the same source, 360 million people worldwide suffer from disabling hearing loss. This condition, which affects an individual's ability to learn and communicate, has brought together the management of the Jos University Teaching Hospital and members of Evangel Hospital from Jacksonville, Florida, for a cochlear implant. This is the 15th of such collaborations, but it is the first on Plateau State soil, and the package comes with training as well as a bone laboratory.
Consider transferred both the skill, the technology, and the equipment to Jos University Teaching Hospital. So, talking as part training, it will impact very positively on our training in the teaching hospital, because this will be the first case that our resident doctors and indeed our medical students are having, firsthand.
The cochlea is a spiral cavity of the inner ear which produces nerve impulses in response to sound vibrations and serves as the main organ of hearing.
So many times when the noise is very, very loud, it can cause damage to the tiny hair cells of the ear. So precautions with noise is one thing. If a person is exposed to noise, if they hear a ringing sound in their ear afterwards, the noise may have caused some damage.
Experts caution that early detection and intervention is key to addressing hearing loss, especially in children, which makes it imperative for them to be screened early in life.
A child that cannot hear cannot pick sound and learn how to speak. But when the cochlear implant is put there, the child will hear and develop normally, just like any other child. But there's a time frame in which the brain does this in a child. The earlier the child is implanted, maybe 6 months, 1 year, the result is better than when it's done at 18 months or 2 years. And for a child, when it gets to a period of 5 years, there's a condition we call neuroplasticity, in which the brain loses its ability to make use of sound.
Ear specialists at youth are expectant that as soon as the new laboratory is accredited by the West African College of Surgeons, their newly trained hands will start performing cochlear implants themselves.
That's news across Nigeria. Thank you for watching. I'm Joka Rogers.